Podcasting Junkies, and welcome to another episode of Getting to Know a Junkie. Today's junkie hails from Centerville, Ohio, and his name is Dylan Keene. Dylan, how are you today?
Man, I'm doing good. How about yourself?
I'm doing fine. Nothing to complain about. Well, I have children, so there is stuff to complain about, but I won't here today. How was your Christmas?
It was really good, man. I got some pretty cool stuff. One really exciting thing I posted in the Junkies group.
Uh-huh.
My mother, she had got a couple frames for some art pieces I have of like Kenny Omega. I got signed. I've got a CM Punk piece I got signed at Starcast 3, and
Cool.
a couple other pieces nice and framed, and it's really, really, really nice.
Can you show us any of these?
Yeah, I got a picture of it on my phone. Let me see if I can.
Yeah, let's see if that comes through.
I got this one framed, and this came from High Spots.
Cool. Oh yeah, you can see that.
And then I got this one signed at Starcast 3. It's personalized to me.
Oh, awesome.
And then that piece of canvas was from a local wrestling show called Wrestle Revolver.
Okay, yeah, I've heard of them.
Yeah, so they come to Dayton a lot, and I won a raffle, and I had a blood stain from a match between Jimmy Havoc and Jessica Havoc.
Really?
Yeah, it was really cool.
Jeez. So Dayton is the closest big city to where you're living?
Yeah, so Dayton's about 20, 25 minutes, and then I'm also close to Cincinnati. I'm like about 45 minutes away from downtown Cincinnati.
And so pretty close to Louisville too?
About 2.5, 3 hours. I go to Louisville all the time for my job, actually. So.
Oh, really? Like,
do
you have to make that commute like in a day?
No, not every day.
Uh-huh.
So I deliver cell phones for the insurance company. If you break your phone, lost stolen.
Oh.
Yeah. So, we go as far as Louisville and like Lexington.
Got it.
I'm in Louisville a lot.
Oh, okay. Did you get to drive your own car?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
So Dayton would be where you would go, like if there's like a show that comes through.
Yeah, so like Wrestle Revolver, they come into downtown Dayton, and then we really don't get much WWE shows. The last WWE show we got was like a house show.
Okay.
This year before COVID, and then last year we got a SmackDown like maybe a month before WrestleMania.
Oh, okay. So where would you go? Where do they come through when they're in Ohio? Cleveland?
Cleveland, Cincinnati, Columbus.
Mm-hmm. So what is fun? Are you in Centerville now?
Yeah, I'm in Centerville now.
And what's fun to do in Centerville?
Oh, gosh. If you love donuts, Bill's Donuts is a really good spot.
I do love donuts. Why is it so? What's there makes them special?
They just got a different variety of different donuts. It's a locally owned business, and they've been around for a very long time.
Do they serve all day or just until they run out in the morning?
They're actually open 24/7.
No.
Yeah.
Wow. God, I'm glad I don't live there. I mean, the part of me now wants to move there full time, but yeah, I couldn't handle it. Or my system couldn't.
Yeah, I live like 5 minutes away from it, which is crazy.
So, where you live, what sports allegiances do you have?
Oh, we have the Cincinnati Bengals.
Okay.
We've got the Cleveland Browns. We've got.
Are you a Reds fan?
Yeah, we got the Reds. Yep. Got a couple soccer teams in Columbus and Cincinnati. Cleveland Cavaliers, obviously.
So those are like the teams that you would follow?
Yeah, I follow all my home teams. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Have you seen like LeBron play in person and stuff?
No, what? I have never seen LeBron play in person. No.
Yeah, I would have loved to. Okay, so typical weekday, are we working Monday through Friday or on the weekends?
I work a Monday through Friday job.
Do you get off at the same time every day?
No, it's crazy. So I mean, like I said, with my job, we go as far as like Louisville and Lexington. In our time frames, we have 2 hour increments.
Uh,
The first one starts between 1 and 3. The last one ends at 7 and 9. So sometimes, you could be out in like Louisville past 7 and 9, and then
uh,
from there it's like 2.5, 3 hours depending on traffic. So I'm not getting. I can get home as early as like maybe 5:30, 6 o'clock. But
mm-hmm.
late I've got home it's like 11, 12.
Oh, geez. Is that multiple days in a row that could happen?
Yeah, but my boss takes real good care of me,
Oh,
and
okay.
usually doesn't make me go out there past 5 o'clock.
That's good. How long have you been doing this position?
So we started this program back in June 2019, and I've been here since the beginning.
Oh, wow. All right, good. That's great from the ground up. What are your interests maybe other than wrestling?
Oh yeah. So I love playing video games. Got a PlayStation 5.
Oh, you got one.
Yeah.
Okay, can we take a quick break and just talk about PlayStation 5 for a moment?
Yeah.
Okay. Was it hard to get? What were the circumstances that you got it already?
So when they announced the price at the press conference,
Okay.
I called GameStop. I'm like, hey, you guys are doing pre-orders tomorrow? They said yes, because they even answered the phone. They're like, oh, thank you for calling. I'm taking pre-orders tonight. And then a little bit later, my buddy texted me and told me that, dude, you need to get online. They're taking pre-orders now. I'm like, what?
Oh, God. If you hadn't talked to him, you would have missed it?
Probably. So
Okay.
I probably would have found out at the same time because I'm on my phone like all the time.
Okay.
So I got on Target, Best Buy, Walmart, GameStop. No luck. Best Buy it allowed me to add in the cart,
Mm-hmm.
but let me check out. GameStop, I almost bought a package. I had it in my cart, about to check out, but I couldn't remember my login information.
Oh, no.
So I ended up missing out. And then I went on Twitter. I saw there was like a Twitter page that's updating people when more pre-orders are going live and stuff. So I ended up turning on all notifications on for that Twitter page. And about 10 till midnight, Amazon went live for pre-orders. And I went in and I was lucky enough to snatch one up.
So when was that?
September.
So, you got it in September?
But I got it at launch, November.
So what games did you get initially?
My first 2 games I bought was Spider-Man, Miles Morales, and Call of Duty Cold War.
Oh, how's that?
Cold War is a lot of fun. Me and my fiance play a lot of zombies here lately because they just added an update where you could finally play split screen on zombies and stuff because at first you couldn't.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so we've been playing a lot of zombies lately. The controller with the new Call of Duty, it's got that haptic feedback in it.
Okay.
And based off what gun you got, it makes it seem like it's real heavy. Like the triggers lock in and stuff. And
Oh, wow.
it's really neat.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So what are some of the new, can you tell, are the graphics, graphics significantly better?
Yeah, graphics are great. The ray tracing's great.
And
low times.
what are what are things it can do that the PS4 couldn't? Are there any cool features
I mean, with the PS5, you got PlayStation Plus members got access to a select amount of games for PS4 at no extra charge, and there's 15, 20 games where you can download all for free.
Oh, that's pretty good.
The controller's a little different, so this is it right here, actually.
Let's see that. Oh, okay.
So it's got a built-in mic on the controller, which is really cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then the charger's now Type-C. So.
Oh, cool. So, how many games have you gotten since your first purchase of this?
I have those 2 games, and then I've got Madden 21.
Okay.
I got it. It came with a free PS5 upgrade, and then I have Watch Dogs Legions.
How is Madden's? Is that significantly better?
Somewhat. Not really. I think the next one will be a lot more significantly better.
Okay. They just wanted to get one out onto PS5.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Now, you mentioned this a few moments ago. You have a fiance.
Mhm.
How long has this been going on for?
So we've been dating since June of 2019 as well.
Okay.
And we got engaged a little over a year ago, and
Okay.
weddings in April.
Oh my God. Now, obviously when you got engaged, it was during the pandemic still.
No.
Oh, it wasn't. It was
It was
2019.
Yeah, we got engaged same year. About 6 months, just a little past 6 months in.
When did you guys make the wedding arrangements for April? Was that during COVID?
During COVID, yeah.
Yeah. So is it going to be a little toned down?
I don't know.
Or you don't know right now?
I don't know. I mean, it's going to be a small wedding for sure.
Uh-huh.
Nothing too crazy or anything.
Sure.
But,
does your fiance, does she watch wrestling?
So a little bit. She loves Ronda Rousey.
Uh-huh.
She loves Cody Rhodes.
Oh, okay.
She really likes the local wrestling stuff. I took her to an AEW show last year in Charleston, West Virginia.
Did you drive there?
Yeah, so her family lives in a small town called Jackson, Ohio. And
Okay.
it's really close to the West Virginia border.
Mm-hmm.
So it's only about an hour and a half drive from there to Charleston. So we went there.
That worked out.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. And
did she have a good time?
Yeah, she enjoyed it. Yeah.
And there was nothing derogatory said on the drive home?
No, not at all.
Oh, that's awesome.
Before that, we went to a couple of local wrestling promotions out there. But the downside of it was pouring down rain on and off. So, but she still had a good time, and it was outside in like a parking lot next to like a barber shop. And I had a buddy out there that ran a wrestling, that was in charge kind of a wrestling promotion.
Yeah.
So I went to go check out his promotion and a couple others, and got outside and got rained on, and
whatever, it's like an extra tax on your ticket,
Exactly.
Let me ask you, Dylan, do you have any hobbies? Do you collect anything?
Yeah, so besides the video games, earlier this year during COVID, I got a lot more interested in photography. I've always been interested in photography, but never owned like a professional camera or anything. So I bought my first DSLR during COVID. I do music production on the side.
Oh.
And then I like collecting lately it's been those art pieces I showed you earlier. Like I've been collecting a lot of those. Lately I've been getting into the trading cards ever since Jacob started doing the cards.
Yeah, totally.
So I've been buying a lot more of those. Collect vinyls.
Do you have anything that is your favorite thing that you have? Do you have something that's your prized possession?
Yeah, so
can you show it to me?
One of my prized possessions, if I can find it.
And it better not be an urn.
No, it's just like it's an 8x10 that I got signed. Here it is. So I went to WrestleMania 34, and I got this signed by the entire Elite.
Oh my God! Is that Marty's girl in the middle?
Yeah, Marty, Hangman, Bucks, Kenny, and
Cody.
Cody, yeah.
What were the circumstances that you were able to get all five?
So I met the Bucks at WrestleCon. They did a one-day appearance. I was fourth in line. I had waited like 2 hours for them to arrive because they were running late, and they were with Kenny as well because Kenny was doing an appearance with Ibushi as well. So
wow.
I was already going to meet Kenny later on. So I ended up meeting Kenny next, and then I met Ibushi with him as well for $20 more, and I got a picture with Ibushi, no autograph. And then Cody I met at Supercard when he faced Kenny Omega.
Cool.
Marty, same thing. It was Marty. And then Hangman I met at Supercard as well.
So when you were waiting for the Bucks, and you were the fourth in line, you said?
Yes, fourth in line. Yeah.
So you were in line 2 hours early?
So they had let people in, started at like I think 8 a.m. and they didn't get there till a little after 11.
So what time were you at this venue? If they were letting people in at 8?
I got in line at the WrestleCon hotel at like it was like 7:30 a.m.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, that's what you have to do. You know. All right. That was really awesome. What is your first wrestling memory that you have?
Yeah. So my first wrestling memory I remember, my dad was watching I don't know who was on, but my dad was like watching WCW Nitro, and I oddly wasn't really into Nitro as much.
How old are you at this time?
I'm like 5.
Okay. Okay.
So but then we started watching WWF Raw Warzone, and I remember seeing The Rock, and that was like my first favorite wrestler was The Rock.
Sure.
And so like around that same year, we went to a house show at this place called the Metter Center, and I saw The Rock and Stone Cold and Undertaker and Mankind. And,
oh, cool.
Yeah, stuff. It was really cool.
And so your dad is letting you watch wrestling at age 5.
Yeah.
During this time that you're watching, is your mother around?
My mom knew I liked it, but she didn't really watch it with me.
Did she object that at age 5 you were watching?
No, they got me. I remember like that same year for Christmas, I think it was either 5 or 6. I got a bunch of like WCW figures or WCW ring and stuff, and so
okay. So they're supportive.
Oh yeah, they were so supportive of me watching wrestling, and then I got more serious into it around 2000. That's when I started watching like more frequently.
Mm-hmm. Well, that was the time of you get your hands on like DVDs would come out once every few months, and so you do that, and that you get your fix of that until the next one came out. Do you have the WWE Network?
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay, let me ask you another question. Did you ever collect DVDs of shows?
So a few, yeah. But,
okay.
I don't remember what happened to them. I had a WrestleMania 20 DVD set. So back in like 2004, we had some wrestlers come through for like a charity event for Al Snow.
Oh.
And his cousin had some kind of disease or something. So they did like a motorcycle rally, and they came to a local bike shop. And it was like Victoria, Eugene,
not in character, I hope.
No, just
okay, good.
Yeah, just a regular person. Lily Garcia, Al Snow, I think Garrison Cade, like couple.
Oh yeah, oh gosh, those are old names.
But
a lot of those.
I was dumb and naive, and I gave the set to my friend as a gift. And then he ended up losing it.
Oh,
like
that teaches you a lesson, I guess.
Yeah, it was a lesson.
What was I gonna say? Let me ask you, who's your favorite current wrestler, and who is your all-time favorite wrestler?
Well, as you can tell, I mean, this is why I'm wearing this shirt. I love Kenny Omega. Wrestle Kingdom 11 was the reason why I got it more into Kenny Omega. His match against Okada, had never seen anything like it. And
yeah,
what a match! What a trilogy! So
does he have the top spot in all time and currently?
Just currently, yeah.
Okay.
All time though, I'm a big Taker mark.
Oh, okay. It's not bad. Nothing to be ashamed of.
Yeah, I got this. I was lucky enough to see Taker's last two in-person WrestleMania matches. I was there for 33 and 34.
Oh, really? How many WrestleManias have you seen? Not just those two, but you've seen two?
I've been to those two Manias. I went to 35, and I was supposed to go to 36.
Okay. Does the fiance object to this, or do you go alone?
So this year I was gonna go alone because she had just started a new job.
Okay, so she couldn't take the time off.
Take the time off, but then obviously COVID happened, and
Mm-hmm.
I had a lot planned for that weekend. I was supposed to go for like I think 4 or 5 days.
Oh my! How much money do you imagine this would cost, or how much did it cost?
I was like,
Thousands?
I spent at least maybe I say $1,000 to $2,000.
Wow!
Maybe more than 2,000 because I bought Mania ticket. I bought it after tickets went on sale.
Okay.
I spent like $700 on it.
Good seat?
200 level. My
Whatever,
buddy
fine.
That level, they said it was a good view. And then we were gonna go to NXT. We had tickets for I had tickets for two indie shows. I was gonna go to the Impact TNA show.
Yeah.
And then I was gonna go to WrestleCon Super Show. And then I was supposed to go to Access a couple times. I was gonna meet Edge, Randy Orton. I was gonna meet Kenny again at WrestleCon. I was gonna meet Jericho this year.
Is it hard? Do you have to get tickets for their like meet and greets or signings beforehand, or can you go and just get in line?
So like the big names for WrestleCon, they usually want you to do like a pre-order on it.
Okay.
They're gonna be long. But a lot of like the legends and stuff like that, the ones that's not. I mean, they were obvious. People know who they are, but not like the bigger names. You could just walk up to their table and they'll take cash, and you can pay for an autograph, a photo, or you can do a combo.
Yeah. Oh, that's kind of cool. So you can. There's ways to meet a bunch of wrestlers.
Yeah. So
just maybe not the top ones.
Yeah. So WrestleCon, it's a good value because I mean you do have to buy a separate admission ticket, which is like I think it's like $40 to get in for a whole day.
Fine.
And then it's worth it. I mean, because you're not paying hundreds of dollars compared to Access, where you're these like VIP and these premium VIP sessions, you're paying as much as like over $200 just to meet one big star. Edge was like $200.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I guess. He can charge that.
Kenny, I only paid like I think it was like 100 and something. I spent.
Not bad. I think that one's kind of reasonable.
Yeah, and then I was also supposed to meet Hogan at his beach shop in Clearwater, but that obviously didn't happen either.
That didn't happen either.
I think it was like $100 or $150 I spent.
So were one of the manias that you went to, was that like the best show you've ever been to?
35 was my best weekend because I went to Mania, I went to NXT TakeOver New York, I went to WrestleCon Super Show, and then I went to Raw, and my favorite show I attended that weekend was G1 at the Garden.
Do you drive or do you fly?
I flew.
Okay.
33, me and two buddies, we drove 15 hours to Orlando.
Switch off driving?
Me and one other buddy, yeah. I did a lot of the driving though, and never again.
Was this third person just drinking the entire time, and that's why they didn't?
Nope, he just didn't have his license.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say he was blind or something.
No, he just didn't have his license.
Did both of the drivers have licenses? I'm not gonna make a citizen's arrest.
Oh. Yeah, me and my buddy, we had our license, but on our way back, we were in South Carolina. I didn't realize that my tags were expired, and we got pulled over. My buddy got cited for the ticket, oddly.
On the way there or on the way back?
Way back from Florida.
Figures.
So that that took up some time, and we
Oh,
we were already so exhausted. So luckily we got the ticket dismissed. I got plates here in Ohio, and
oh God. Still, it's like you at that point you had a great weekend. You just want to get home. You're tired.
yeah, and then I was living with my buddy at the time because I was living in North Carolina, well, South Carolina for a little bit,
Okay.
and I had just moved back that year in January, and my buddy was letting me live there for a couple months,
Mm-hmm.
and his mom just like flipped out on me after we got back because he got the ticket, and I felt so bad, and I mean,
Yeah, it's not like you wanted to.
so it's like, so I ended up just getting everything taken care of like right that minute, and we got it dismissed, and it's done.
Okay. Well, justice was served then.
Yeah.
Before I get to a would you rather game, quick question. When was the last time you were shaved clean? Like, down to the skin.
Oh man, it's been a long time. I would say 2017.
Oh, really? So this is like 3 years worth right now?
I mean, I keep it clean and stuff, but
I know
mean,
it looks fine. I'm just asking a question. Does your fiance want you to shave or get it trimmed for the wedding?
She probably wants it trimmed, but she's seen pictures of me without a beard, and
Oh, she's never touched your full face, has she? Because there's been hair on it.
Yeah. So I've shown her photos, and she just laughed because I look like I'm 12.
Yeah, I have that problem too.
So I'm just like, no, I want to keep the beard, and I don't plan on shaving it.
Stay strong. Hold your ground. All right, are you okay with doing a would you rather game?
Yeah, let's do it, man.
Okay, I tried these on my wife. She wasn't very disturbed by them, so I'm gonna use them on you.
Okay.
Would you rather be attacked by a swarm of mosquitoes or bit in the arm by a shark?
Ooh, definitely the mosquitoes. The shark, I feel like it hurt a lot. I feel like it probably would die.
Yeah, it would See, I thought about the mosquito bites would be awful, like for the first 3 days, I imagine.
But at least the pain would go away. Versus
like you're talking about a mangled arm the rest of your life, you know?
Probably cut off my whole arm.
Yeah, totally. Okay, would you rather only be able to wear fur coats when you leave your house or only be able to wear a tuxedo when you leave your house?
Man, the tuxedo, that'd be hilarious, honestly, because
Yes, it would be funny.
When you say that, you really remind me of Step Brothers. You remember the scene when
The job interview?
Yep, yes.
He goes like that.
Okay. Pam, or is it Pan?
Yeah.
So
I think what was John C. Reilly comes in and he's like, I think I can weigh in on the Pan. Last question. Would you rather breed cats or dogs as your profession?
Dogs.
Okay. Do you have any ill feelings towards felines?
No, I don't. But
you're just not a cat person?
I'm not a cat person, but unfortunately I'm gonna have to get my fiance wants one, and she said if you want a dog, you're letting me get a cat. I'm like, fine.
I hate cats and have always. They scare me. But my wife, when she first came in the picture, she had a cat. So I had to accept it into my life. So my thing is, the good news for you is they eventually will die. So you have that to look forward to. And then you'll have a little canine friend of your own at that point.
Absolutely.
Dylan, it was awesome having you on. I hope you have a great rest of this weekend, and I hope you have a happy and healthy new year, and you can come back on, and I want to hear about wedding details, and I also want to hear about after the wedding.
Absolutely.
All right. Listen, take care, and we'll talk soon.
Okay.
Thank you again.
Thanks for having me, man.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you.